This is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. This is Austin, Texas, and Darrell K. Royal Stadium, home of the Texas Longhorns. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined to the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. The Longhorns will kick this away to start us off. Fielded in the end zone. It's White. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. It'll be delay of game. Quarterback unaware of the play clock. That'll cost them 5. He'll hand it off. They'll tackle him at the 17-yard line. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, 2 top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, the rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
Really tight coverage here by this defense. Now, they give up the pass underneath, but do a nice job of rallying to the football to keep him short of that first down marker. And now we've got a decision here on 4th down.
The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. On 1st down, it's play action. Pulls it in. It's Washington. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and if you go play action, it affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
And he'll run out of bounds and picking up a few yards on the play.
Early on in a football game, the offense always wants to try to develop just a nice rhythm to their offense. That time, just a simple screen to the running back, and they build some confidence on this first drive with a nice play.
Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening them.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give him that opportunity.
Incomplete. There's a marker down in the backfield. Let's get the call. That one hurts. Smacks him up 10 yards. Getting set. Here's second down.
Here we go.
Looking to chuck it again. And this pass is caught. He's swarmed by the defense. Longhorns hustle to the line to run the hurry up. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Look out, he's in the clear. Now the 40. Out past the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Georgia. A long distance defensive touchdown. Wow.
Great job here by the backer, just mirroring the quarterback, reading his eyes, and then stepping in front of that throw. Comes up with it, and then he goes back to high school, shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands, takes it in for a touchdown.
And it's 7-0 after the BAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They moved the ball in the last possession, but a devastating end of the drive, a pick 6. And they recover from that right now. The receiver makes the catch. They bring him down quickly, a short hitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Play action fake, looking to throw. Catch is made down the middle. They bring him down at the 45 and a solid gain to keep this drive going.
And there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Bringing pressure. Contact as he let the ball go. Oh, the pass is picked off. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will give the offense the football at the 46.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
Gives it to the back. Fights through the tackle. They get him down, but that's a solid gain.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run.
He's in the clear. Inside the 10. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Dogs.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Offense takes the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. The pocket breaking down. And it's caught. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. Longhorns come to the line to run the hurry up.
The defense spreads all over the field playing zone, trying to make this quarterback make a mistake by throwing it into coverage. But he finds the soft spot on the curl and picks up the first down.
He makes the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. He escapes the pocket. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. The freshman is lucky that didn't get picked off.
I mean, I get trying to get the football to this receiver. He's one of the most talented guys in the country. But with two guys bracketing him, I don't know why you would make that throw. Should have been intercepted.
The offense was moving well, but two incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Looking to throw again. On the move now. It's a deep shot right down the middle. And it's incomplete. He got away with one there. A dangerous throw.
I know ultimately that feels like a good defensive play, but it's really not. They had a chance to keep points off the board, and now the offense has a chance to kick a field goal by that missed opportunity and dropping that interception.
Coach is going to take the 3 points. Here comes the field goal unit. This will be an attempt from 52 yards. Let's see if he's got the distance. And that one's straight down the middle.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50 plus.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Trying to find some room. It's Robinson. Moves the ball up to the 30.
Chris, it's the consistency of this pack is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
3rd down after that running play. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Good enough for the first down to the 37.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking to scramble. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure. Just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And this pass is on target. Caught. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. Dogs hustle to the line to run the hurry up. And 3rd and short to try to pick it up on the ground. He is stuffed at the line. It's going to bring up 4th down.
Wow, the defense prevented them from getting the first down. How about that? Nice job of holding their point there at the defensive line. They came close to getting the first, but the defense deserves credit. Now we've got 4th and inches.
Tackle after a solid gain. It's enough for a first down, and that should wrap up the first quarter of play. Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. And as we reach the end of one, the lead is starting to mount. Let's take a quick look at the first quarter stats before we move on. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. And the wideout goes in motion. First down, looking to throw the ball. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. Now this is the 8th play in this drive. Toss play to the outside. The defense all over it. They stop it right at the line.
Well, this is great defensive football. Get out on the edge, use your shoulders, wrap up, and take control of that defender. Use that hit stick for a big loss.
Now Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. He's running out of time here, but they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance, but he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
The coverage team makes the stop on this return. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. The last drive produced 3 points thanks to an excellent long-range field goal. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
That play makes it 2nd and 10. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Makes the catch. It's Simon. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
Fires it to the wideout. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, they go with the dagger concept here on this play, but unfortunately the quarterback could not get it to his intended target running on that vertical route.
An incompletion makes it 2nd and 10. Back to throw again. Looking for his back. Caught with room to run. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48. The Longhorns looking to run some tempo here.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
The pass rush closing in. Oh, what a grab! They finally tackle him, but all the way down to the 20-yard line. This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. Longhorns getting set on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
The defense, I think, sensing some urgency in this red zone. First down play, good job of pressuring the quarterback, pushing him back and putting him in a tough spot now on 2nd down.
2nd and long for this offense after the sack. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. The receiver grabs it, and he's brought down there.
We'll see if the defense stays in zone after that big play, if they can change things up on this drive and get a little bit more aggressive.
8th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
Knocks that one right down the middle.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. But when teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? It's a quarterback keeper. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. Offense in hurry-up mode.
We think about option plays, especially quarterback when he keeps the ball. A lot of times, it's a big explosive play, but sometimes it's just about getting what you can and keep the drive moving.
And the tackle is made, not the big play that we're looking for, but a pretty solid game.
Chris, I love the versatility of this running back. We're seeing what he can do on full display on this drive. He's been running the football very well. This time, they get him the ball out of the backfield, catching it, and he gets another positive game.
That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
It's good for first down yardage, set up at the 26 now.
Yeah, I love how the back didn't really dance around trying to make a big play. He knew it's third down in inches, lower the shoulder, get the first down.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. The pickup is 5 yards, so it's second down and 5.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on first and 10.
The game makes it second and medium. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And the second effort there will earn him the first down.
What a drive by this offense. Another big gain, and look at the defense. Huffing and puffing, hands on their hips. This offense is wearing them down both mentally and physically.
And the quarterback keeps it here. And they'll stop him after a short gain.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great. I think they're definitely looking for more from that play.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Moves out of the pocket. On the run here, lets it go. Catch made on the right side. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Man, this defense coordinator better adjust to this receiver. All they did was get him the ball in space, and you can see what he can do after the catch. One defender will not slow this receiver down today. You better bracket him or use double coverage.
Point after, knocked right through. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. That's knocked away. Defense makes a nice play. It's incomplete.
Quarterbacks all over the country try to manipulate the defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, I think he just telegraphed it to the receiver that he was going to throw to, staring him down, which allowed the excellent coverage to be able to knock that ball away.
At the 25, it's second and 10. Can they make it a third and manageable here? Catch hauled in here over the middle. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield. They move the 6, but hurry to the line here on first down now. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Goes to his right side there for the completion.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated and get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Looking to pass here on second down. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Longhorns begin a new series here. 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Tries to get it to the running back. Grab down the middle. It's Cook. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to the 30. The Longhorns come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Play action here on 1st down. He escapes the pocket. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. He's going to bring up 2nd down. Following the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 30. Looking for a gap. It's Simon. The clock is still running. Up to hurry up here, but it's a crucial 3rd down. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the 1st down. Fires it to the wideout. He's got his man in the open field. They finally tackle him down at the 1 after that catch and run. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And he's got it! Touchdown, Longhorns!
Now that's what I'm talking about. This hasn't been a great first half, but putting up that touchdown like this, now they're going to be feeling good heading into that locker room and get themselves to believe that they can come back and win this game.
Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. On the move now. Intercepted in the end zone.
Oh, man, that was not a great throw right there. Pass is intercepted on the 2-point try. You have to wonder why they decided to go with that call.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Oh, he fought hard there. Broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Dogs will kick this deep to begin the 2nd half. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. The Longhorns offense takes the field. The passing game was effective in the first half. Let's see if they continue to lean on that as they try to make up the deficit here. Caught behind the line. It's Cook. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
Boy, just a great job here by this defense, sniffing out the screen. They were not fooled at all. He caught that ball. He had nowhere to go, and it's a loss of yardage.
After the loss on 1st down, it's 2nd and long from the 22. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Caught over the middle. It's Washington. Defense makes the stop very close to a 1st down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
They move the ball to the 48 and earn a fresh set of downs. The freshman quarterback showing what a cannon he's got.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a...
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Boy, great job here by this defensive lineman from Georgia, using his hands and his speed to close in on the quarterback and come up with this sack. And, man, they've had some great ones over the years, Chris, as you know, starting with our guy, David Pollack, who had as good a career in his time in Athens as anybody who's ever put on that uniform. Richard Seymour, a brilliant career with the Patriots, but it all started in Athens. Jalen Carter, just an enforcer up front. Not even throwing Geno Atkins, but a great career in the interior of that Georgia defensive line.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. And they pick up the first on the ground. Did not get there. And now it's going to bring up 4th down and 1.
Well, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
The Longhorns will come to the line on 4th down, looking to convert. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Grab near the sticks. It's Washington. Moves the football to the 30. Good enough for a first down. Longhorns come to the line in a hurry-up.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
Looking to throw it on first down. And that completion, Kirk, puts him... Touchdown, Texas! Look out, whole different game now. That's just nice execution. Quarterback and receiver, Kirk, perfectly in sync that time.
Yeah, you can see why route running is one of the most underrated attributes of a receiver. It's easy to get caught up on their ability to catch or their vertical or their speed, but nothing substitutes for someone who can create separation like this before the ball's even thrown.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and we'll start at the 25. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Takes the handoff. It's Robinson. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Looking to scramble. Extending the play now. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
Oh, this is a great job here. Looks downfield, nobody open, takes off and tries to use his legs to go for it. And gets to the sidelines, gets out of bounds, avoids the hit, and most importantly, he got that first down.
Breaking free at the 35. They'll head out of bounds after another big game. They have chewed up this defense with the ground game today. Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Throws a stiff arm. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
The offense that time just trying to get the ball out on the perimeter, trying to find some space to be able to get their speed into. Pretty good job by the defense slowing them down.
Timeout call by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Running play called on 3rd and short. Looks like Georgia will have the first down. They're pounding away with the running game. It's 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Moves out of the pocket. Looking to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone.
The offense here, Chris, getting aggressive inside the red zone on 1st and 10. They take a shot near the goal line, and the defense does a great job of stepping in front of that for the interception. First down. We're going to throw the football.
trap him and sack him back at the 10.
And the first play of this drive is a big sack for this defense. These are exactly the kind of plays that can kill a drive before you even get the third down. You cannot allow a big sack to start a drive like this.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Marsh. And he goes down after a big chunk play, the kind of explosive play this offense has been looking for.
Chris, what a play here by this receiver for a big gain for Texas. And you think back over the years with Texas going back decades, I always think about running backs and, of course, quarterbacks. But there have been some receivers, Roy Williams and Devin Duvernay, guys like that. There have been others. But, man, plays like this is what you love to see and kind of creating that new legacy for Texas of having elite receivers.
Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They bring him down, but wow, the freshman showing off the arm strength.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go with the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. Second down play now coming up. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10 from the 45. And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Challenging spot for the offense. It's 3rd down and long from the 45. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Finally throws it deep to the right. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
Well-designed play here on this dagger route. Looked like everything was in play. Unfortunately, the timing off between the quarterback and that vertical seam.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. The returner is brought down. There is a flag on the field, so we'll check out this call. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Opening play of the drive, he looks right for a completion. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside, not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
And he's brought down short of the line to gain in what should be the last play of this 3rd quarter. Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far, sitting in pretty good position as we wrap up the 3rd quarter. Let's check out the game stats so far. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Got the first down and still motoring. Looks like Georgia will have the first down. First down here for this offense. From the shotgun, handoff inside. I fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
Now I like the run play here, and offensively at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. Looks left and finds his target there. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, this is the risk you take when you play man-to-man coverage and you leave a linebacker on a running back. Quarterback does a nice job of seeing that mismatch and getting the ball to the back for some good yards.
Quarterback still with the football. Nowhere to run up the middle.
That's exactly how you want to defend the option. You know, old school way is assignment football. You have to account for the quarterback, the pitch man. Here, the quarterback had really nothing other than just kind of lower his head and get as much as he could. Fortunately for the defense, it wasn't very much.
Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Well, Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Third down play here out of the shotgun. Receiver makes the catch. He'll step out after a nice gain there, and the offense will have first and goal.
Oh, that one really hurts for this defense. They get these guys to third down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a first down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll.
And the pass is incomplete.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Nothing on first down, so now it's second and goal from the 6. They'll try to power it in right up the middle. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, they get stopped here on second down. It's going to bring up a third and goal situation. And from this far back out, wouldn't be surprised to see them go through the air. Just don't want the quarterback to take a sack here. Make sure he gets the ball out of his hands quickly.
The offense facing a third and goal from a long way away. Out of the gun now on third down. Touchdown, Georgia. Still no answer for this offensive machine. Now they'll go for a two-point conversion. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. He escapes the pocket. It's going to be incomplete. Trying to make something happen on the run, but nobody open. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. Can they begin to click now? The QB throws his third pick of the day. Touchdown, Dogs. A crucial pick 6.
Great job here by the linebacker, taking advantage of that pressure by his own defense. They got to that quarterback. In fact, he was hit as he was releasing the ball. Ball's in the air, and the linebacker recognizes to be able to make that play and takes it to the house for the touchdown.
And the point after is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Number 9, set to kick it away. Texas.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start at the 25. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but the freshman quarterback showing off the arm strength. The Longhorns will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
Hey, it's a nice game here, and they get the first down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking.
Here he goes. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
And look at that, another big play. And you know what, Chris, now? His quarterback has over 400 yards on the day. What an impressive showing we've seen from this man this afternoon.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Caught quickly. And they've got him at the 4, but a big gain in that catch and run. The Longhorns hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. Looking to throw yet again. Pressure is coming. And he just throws the ball away there and lives to play another down. That's a smart choice on first down.
Yeah, I think that's a smart play. Goal to go is tricky when you're trying to throw it in there. And if it's not there, throw it away and live for the next down.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. On the move now. He throws it away. A smart choice that time. Try to go bring up third down.
That's a smart heads-up play to me by the quarterback. Would rather throw it in the stands than a tight throw leading to a potential turnover. Wonder what they'll have dialed up here on this third down.
Urgency here. Got to cut into this lead. It's third down and goal. He's got it right near the end zone. And he scores. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Well, another touchdown pass for this quarterback. Multiple scores on the day. He is in total control of this offense right now, and the defense just doesn't have an answer.
And the extra point was up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Texas.
And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Leaning on the run game here. Game moves the ball out past the 25-yard line.
Boy, this guy just keeps playing good football. He's like a bowling ball out there. Gets low pad support, running over top of defenders. Just a gritty runner, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead here in the fourth quarter.
First down and more. He's still running. Tackle made at the 41. That's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
And looking to throw now on first down. A deep shot right down the middle. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
He's looking for that deep completion. I love the chunk play. I love the idea of being aggressive. They just come up empty.
So second down after the incompletion. The shotgun handoff here. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Offense facing third and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough fourth down decision? Looking to pick up the first down through the air. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure works.
Boy, questionable call there on third down. I know they don't convert, but why not run the ball? Keep the clock moving, especially working with the lead in the fourth quarter. Now you got a big decision here on fourth down and short.
It's a one-possession game. They'll elect to go for it here on fourth down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. Looks like Georgia will have the first down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. The defense desperate to get the football back, trailing here late. Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. Gonna run it. It's Robinson. And it'll be Smolder right at the line for no gain. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. design quarterback run. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. They come up 3rd and short. This is the 8th play of the drive. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Timeout, Georgia.
Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. And it's intercepted, a crushing play. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Boy, I got to question the play call right here. Give the defense credit. They get the interception. They put themselves in a spot to maybe tie this game. But what was the offensive coordinator thinking with the lead, taking a chance, and it backfired?
The freshman quarterback showing what a cannon he's got. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. The sure hands. It's Washington. Only marked out after a big game, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. Tight game. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's a quick grab. He stopped, but he gets a 1st down. Longhorns come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Looking to scramble. And it's a throwaway. That's a good call down here in the red zone on 1st down. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Looking to throw it again. He's got it near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Texas.
Boy, just a great job by this offense, and they've given themselves life. Now that they're down 2, you're under 2 minutes to go. Pull out your best 2-point play here, and if you can execute it, you can tie this game up.
And he's going to muscle into the end zone. The 2-point try ties up the game here in the late stages. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now to begin at the 19. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
We'll see what the play call is as the offense begins its final drive. Moves out of the pocket. It's a deep shot to the right. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. Tackle made way downfield. Enormous gain.
Well, this is what you would call a 3-down back. Running backs that can run between the tackles. They can get outside. And they can also catch the ball out of the backfield. Here they have the benefit of having one of those kind of backs that can not just catch the ball, but once he gets his hands on the ball, he's got enough wiggle and speed to be able to get after a defense.
He makes the grab. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or they check him out. Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. He'll hand it off. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose the yard on the ball.
This guy has been dominant all afternoon long, but that time, the defense has got to be asking themselves, where has that been? They finally get to him behind the line.
And here comes the field goal unit onto the field. And a chance for this kicker to almost certainly win the game in the final seconds. Good, right down the middle.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
Hey, it's the fourth quarter here. They're trying to get that football back. I don't blame them. Unfortunately, they couldn't come up with it.
Here we go, one of the biggest moments of the game so far. The field goal unit out there for a high-pressure attempt. Now, with just 1 second on the clock, this field goal attempt to force overtime. And a timeout is taken with just 1 second remaining in the game. They'll get set, needing to score quickly now, looking for some big plays right here. Defense is coming after him. Last gasp falls incomplete, and that'll do it for the game. Oh, when you're a team that comes in, Kirk, with great expectations, big goals at the end, you're going to get tested. They were tested here today by another ranked team. I was impressed how they responded.
Chris, there's no doubt about it. I think the thing that really stood out to me is the way they played for 4 quarters, just dominating football. And this is a team that's had to deal with being kind of the hunted, the team that knows that every single week teams want to bring them down. They took on a very talented team today and just dominated.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.